and then let's get this anonymous guy in. 8297. We're going to get you on the line.
He's on right now. 8297.
All right, I'm on.
Yeah, you're on, man. Welcome to the show.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We can hear you.
Okay, all right. Man, all I can say is, dude, you saving the world, brother. I love it.
Appreciate that, man.
I love it. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I got a situation. Maybe you can help me with this. I'm gonna give you the 5-minute version. I work for the post office. I'm retired from the military. Work for the post office, and I worked for the post office for 7 years.
Okay.
4 years at the same location. At that 4 years location, I was farmed out to 17 other different locations to get them in line with postal regulations and federal regulations.
Okay.
In that process, I decided I want to move closer to home. So I take this other job closer to home. And this young lady, the postmaster, I'm going to call it out, postmaster decides that she is not wanting any of my help in fixing her office.
Okay.
And she violated postal regulations, federal regulations. And I did a whistleblower complaint because she did not want any help and she was breaking laws.
Yep.
So let's fast forward a little bit further. A new girl comes to work. She comes to work, and the postmaster keeps us separate for 4 months.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, we get one day to work together. And then this one day, she doesn't know anything about me. I don't know anything about her. She says that I assaulted her.
That you what to her?
Multiple times on multiple occasions.
Assaulted. Oh,
okay.
Assaulted. Okay.
I'm in a federal situation. I have to go to court. I have to defend myself. They come up with witnesses to say that I called her the B word. I called her a B word. I called her the C word. And I told her to stay in her place because she was a woman, which is anything like that happened.
Okay.
The second young lady gets on the stand, says I had a hammer in my hand. She feared for her life and that she didn't know what to do, so she escaped the building. The third young lady didn't hear anything about a hammer, didn't hear anything that was said. The second young lady didn't hear anything that was said. And all three stories don't match. But yet and still, I was found guilty. It's on appeal right now. But my problem is I went to the union, the postal union. And
okay, you said you were found guilty. You were found guilty in a criminal court, or were you found liable in like a internal investigation?
I was found guilty in the criminal court, in federal court, because it's post office is federal.
Who arrested you? Postal inspectors?
Postal inspectors, yes.
Okay, what did they charge you? What was the actual charge? 18 U.S.C. what?
The charge was disorderly conduct, which is an open-ended thing. They didn't say in the statements. No statement said anything about hammers. No statement said about any of these comments that I told you was said.
Yeah.
But on the stand, this all came out.
So you went to trial,
and none of this happened. I went to trial.
Okay. So
I went to trial.
Let me make sure I get this right. So it seems to me like you were a postal office regulator. You ended up having an altercation with one of the ladies that ran the post office. She went and made accusations that you assaulted her, blah, blah, blah. Postal inspectors came in, arrested you, charged you with probably, what the hell's the charge? It's 18 U.S.C., God damn it, when you, I forget the...
It's disorderly conduct. That was the charge.
Yeah, but there's a statute for it. It's a very broad one that they probably hit you with.
I got you.
But either way, okay, so they hit you with that.
Right, exactly.
You went to trial, you lost, and then how much time did you get?
I had a $500 fine.
No time?
Now, the thing is, $500 fine.
It was a felony, though, right?
They convicted you of a felony? I didn't do any of this.
They convicted you of a felony?
It's what?
It was a felony they convicted you of, or it was a misdemeanor?
No, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Misdemeanor.
Wow, that's a lot of weight. That's a fucking lot of resources for a goddamn misdemeanor.
Yes. But it's the fact that I didn't do anything, and they wanted me to take a plea deal in the beginning.
Of course.
And say 6 months down the road you can get this expunged. No, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Why am I going to take a plea deal? But yeah, and the problem is it's much bigger than me. And all the people that I've ever worked with in the postal system that have requested my presence have all said they'll come to bat for me because they know I'm not that type of person. I don't even use language like that.
So you're not with the Postal Service anymore? You probably left at this point, or they fired you?
No. Okay, on another part of it, because I'm a military veteran, there's what's called the MSPB. That's another trial and hearing to say, okay, did you do it? Did you not do it within the Postal Service? So I still have my job, and I'm in a non-pay status.
Okay.
So during this time, the whole time I'm not being paid. I have to work another job. They won't let you file for unemployment because you're still just an employee of the post office. You're just in a non-pay status. So now in November, I have to go to a hearing for the same thing, which is double jeopardy, I think, for the same thing in Washington, D.C.
No, because what they're trying to do, bro, is they got you in the criminal court. Now they're trying to get you administratively. They're trying to get rid of you. That's what's going on right now.
Right.
So they went the criminal route. You were found guilty of a misdemeanor. Now they're trying to get rid of you administratively, which is why they're doing that other bullshit. So, I mean, you got two ways that you could go about this. Either A, just accept the fact that you're probably going to have to leave government service, or B, you can hire one of these liability lawyers, right, that can help defend you from a situation like this. Like, for example, when I was an agent, I had something called feds, and I also had something called FLIOA. But the problem is that you're already in the legal situation. You're supposed to have them before you get in trouble. So, but, I mean, it still might be worth a consultation. I would give a call to feds and FLIOA, see if they could do anything and explain your situation.
Right. Yeah. This is just, it's frustrating for me, my family. And the thing is, they did all of this when I took a week off, because that Monday we had a miscarriage. Me and my wife had a miscarriage.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
I took a week off, and they fabricated this story during that week to get rid of me because I filed that whistleblower complaint. And,
hey, man, I'm sorry that that happened. I mean, talking about bad timing and bad luck, and when it rains, it pours. But objectively speaking here, it looks like they already went the criminal route. Now they're going the administrative route to get rid of you on some type of, technicality or whatever. So what I would say is you have two options. Either A, find another job and leave government service altogether, or B, hire one of these liability attorneys from feds or FLIOA. I don't know if you'll qualify for FLIOA because that's typically for law enforcement, but feds could potentially do something. But the problem is that I know both of these liability insurances, they typically want you in their program and retain with them before the issue arises. But hey, man, it doesn't hurt to make a phone call and see if they can do anything for you. Yeah,
I reached out to these people, man. They don't want they all want 25,000 or more to even look at you. And already
talk
not
to feds.
Having a job.
Talk to feds.
Feds. I will do that, definitely.
That's who I had. When I was working for the government, I had FLIOA and I had feds. No guarantees, because you're already this situation's already kind of happened, but it's worth a call. All right?
I'm still on the appeal, so
okay.
And I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, brother, but just keep doing what you're doing, man. I've only been listening to you for 3 days, and you changed my world, man.
Thank you, man. That means a lot, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
Just remember this, dude.
You doing God's work. You doing God's work, man.
Yeah, just know this, bro. I kind of went. I mean, not as severe as your situation, but I've went through internal investigations before, and I work for the government, bro. I know it's a terrible thing. I've been brought in with internal affairs and fucking asked a bunch of questions when I didn't do anything. So I completely know where you're coming from, bro. Obviously, I ended up getting cleared of everything, but it sucks, and I know exactly what you're going through, bro. So, just stay strong.
I'm gonna add one more piece to it now.
Yeah.
I'm I'm African American, and all three of those people that made those comments were white. All those witnesses, white female. Well, so I'm the angry black man.
Well, man, just like I said before, just have backups in case, and we'll best of luck to you. Okay.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Keep doing what you do.
Thanks for calling in.